Hello and welcome to another studio vlog. My name is Cindy. In this video, I'm creating new fall products and I'm also restocking some of my designs from last year that I don't have enough stock of, and one of them I'm redesigning. So I hope you enjoy watching. The first thing you can see me do here is actually cut out my cozy season prints. I created them last year and I had them in my shop and I had them printed out, but I've never actually cut them. So this time around I felt like I should actually be prepared. I have them in a... Simba, stop eating stuff if I don't pay attention to you for like 5 seconds. Also, Simba's my cat. I have them available in 3 different sizes. The first one is in 5x7. The next one is 8x10. And then the last one is 4x6. The paper that I'm using is the Epson Velvet Fine Art printer paper, whatever it's called. It's a really nice textured paper and it is not white, like it's a soft beige yellowy color, which is why I'm currently only using it for this print, because most of my other prints either are older, as in I haven't had this paper yet when I created those prints, or newer prints have white in the white designs in it. And I don't love how that looks on this paper, just because you can clearly tell that the paper isn't white. So if something is supposed to be white, it looks a bit off in my personal opinion. So I don't use this paper right now for any of my other prints except this one. And I really love how it looks. And you can see here in the close-up how beautiful the texture paper is. Next up, I'm cutting out my pumpkin patch sticker sheets. And then new this year is this pumpkin patch washi tape. I've decided to use the pumpkins from the pumpkin patch sticker sheet that I've just cut out and created a washi tape for it. And this is what I came up with. I thought I would show you how I built it. if anyone's interested. I use Affinity Designer 2 on my iPad and it works really well. There might be a faster way to do things, but the way I do it right now works and I'm quite quick doing it. But yeah, I just mainly place them all on there and then I select them all and I space them vertically just so that they're nicely aligned. I know I theoretically don't have to be that exact if I do that, but I don't know. My inner perfectionist needs for it to be somewhat aligned before I actually click the align buttons. I don't know why, but that's just how it works. And then I export the washi strips separately from the background layer so that I can create the cut lines in the Silhouette Studio. So I only export the washi tapes. And then in the second export, I have a white background with the text that I export. And then you can see me print and cut them all out. And then a little close-up at the end. Next, I actually decided to update an existing design that I created last year, which was this fall washi tape. And I really didn't like how all the 8 washi tape strips are exactly the same. I thought it was kind of boring and I wanted to spruce it up a bit. So I decided to redesign the washi tape. And once I've done that and I was happy with it, I added them to Designer and did the exact same thing as before. So I'll speed this clip up a bit. But again, you'll after see me printing, cutting, and a little close-up of the new design, which let me know what you think. But I personally like it much better than the one that I created last year. Sometimes I sit on my couch in my PJs and I work on things for my shop, which in this case I was working on creating the product pictures, and I had a little visitor. Another product that I've created last year, but I have actually updated since, is the cozy season backgrounds. So phone and laptop backgrounds. They're not updated yet, but I have created the designs. I just need to actually go ahead and update the listings. But yeah, so there will be options of having it on a white background or like a yellowy beigey background, and have it with text or without text. And you can see some example product pictures that I've created for it. Next, I actually had to cut up new thank you cards, which is not something I have to do too often, to be honest. So every time I do get to do this, I'm very excited. I'm actually thinking that I need to switch over and create a fall thank you card. So I'll be working on that soon, because I think it is close enough to fall / when I'm recording this, it is September. So definitely late enough in the year for me to use fall thank you cards. But for the last few orders that I sent out, I used these ones. On to packing an order. This was for one of my UR decorative magnets that have been really doing well, which I'm happy about, but also kind of surprised. But yeah, I put that into its own glassine bag and closed it with a little sticker that just mentions what's inside and that the glassine bag is recyclable, biodegradable, and compostable. I also added a little QR code in the bottom right that does not scan most of the time because it's too small. So I'll update that in future stickers, but these ones just are too small for now. Then in a separate glassine bag, I add a business card together with some freebie stickers. And I close that with a sticker, and I add the little mini sticker mentioning that the glassine bag is recyclable, biodegradable, and compostable. Then I add all of that onto some chipboard to make sure that it doesn't get bent in the mail. And I attach the glassine bags to the backing board with some washi tape so that it doesn't move around in transit. Once that's done, I attach the thank you card to the little pile of goodies with one of my oopsie flower stickers. Then I add all of that into an envelope and I close it up with some paper towel. And then I close it up with some Scotch tape just to make it a bit more secure, and I add a bit of washi strip over it to make it look cuter. And then last but not least, I add a Happy Mail sticker. And that's the end of the studio vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.